Yeah, zone that is gone, and love is gone. Zone that is gone, the love is gone. Love is gone. Hey, how are you all doing? It is Saturday, January 17th, 2026. And that means that I am officially 40 fucking years old. I am officially unk. Officially unk. Card carrying unk. Like, I know people say like 30, whatever, but like at 40, you're definitely certified. You're like a certified A plus unk. Unk first rank. Unk what would be like the military rank? Staff sergeant unk? I don't know. Whatever it is. Yeah. Well, it's debatable when I actually acquired unk status, but I've definitely at least leveled up unk. I'm like S tier unk. You know what I mean? Like S plus, triple S plus unk. Yeah, some people say unk starts at 30, which is, I guess kind of maybe. I think 30 is too young though, honestly. Like when you think of an unk, you think of like an older guy who has like a voice like this. That's a 40-year-old. That's 40 to 45, maybe even 50, you know? 30 is like you still look like you're fucking 20. In fact, I still get told I look like I'm 28. Like I went to the store the other day and I was like, "Oh yeah, tomorrow's my birthday." You know, I was like getting a burger or whatever from the corner store. And uh and the guy said, "Oh, how's it going?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's going all right. You know, tomorrow's my birthday." He's like, "Oh yeah? What are you turning 28?" I was like, 40? He's like, "Wait, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, really." He's like, "No, really?" I mean, my hair has receded quite a bit. But, I was wearing a hat at the time, but I guess the rest you know, is deceptively, yeah. But yeah, they yeah, people say unk starts at 30. I think that that's mostly 20-year-olds who think that, and once you hit like 25, 26, you're going to be like, 30 is not really unk. 40's unk. 40's 40 is the age where you start going, I was 20 when my 20-year-old friend was born. And that's when you can really declare, like, definitively, certainly, no questions at all, that you are unk. You were voting before they were born. And so when they come to you and they say, hey, political thing, and you go, you don't even know. You don't even know the half of it. Like, being able to remember my high school teacher getting gay married before it was legal, like on the steps of City Hall. She was like part of this, they had this like thing where they got a bunch of homosexual couples in New York. It's in New York City, and they went to City Hall and they got married on the steps of City Hall because our then senator, I think she was our senator, Hillary Clinton, was like, no gay marriage. In like 2004, she was like, no gay marriage. Or no, it was 2002, 2003. She was like, no gay marriage. No, not, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. She literally, I think she pulled out that exact line. Anyway, my teacher got married anyway. You know, they had like a officiator. And then it became legal a few years later. And she was able to get married for real. And I was super happy for her. But yeah, it was like a big deal. And so, like now, you know, people, I think sometimes people forget that that wasn't legal not that long ago. And there are people alive today who have been in jail for being gay. And I don't mean like 90-year-olds. I mean like 50-year-olds. There are people who are just slightly older than me who have been in jail for being gay. So, yeah, I think when you are old enough that you can remember a time that is so different from other adults, that's when you're officially unk, right? That's when you're hardcore unk status. Um, yeah, so anyway, I'm old. And it's weird to think about, you know. But today, I'm gonna hang out and do shit to distract myself from the fact that I am now a Steve Carell movie. Which one? That'll be up for you to decide. But where was the okay, there we go. Open window. Go with this. And so now I'm just deciding what I want to do today. Like, I want to do the stream, right? The question is, what do I stream? You know? Ooh, you know? Who knows? I do have some PlayStation games. I never did go back and play Parasite Eve, which I wanted to do some of. I might do Mega Man Legends. I've been meaning to do it for like 3 years now, and I keep thinking to myself, man, I wish I had more of an established audience so this way I could share it with more people, because I really wanted to, whatever. I don't know. You always think about things when you're like thinking about like, oh, what should I stream? It's like, oh, you know, like I watch a couple streamers, and sometimes somebody will go, hey, why don't you stream this game? And then the streamer's like, well, I streamed that game before. well, I wouldn't stream it again. And then it's like, oh, I it makes you think about it, and then you go like, do I want to blow my streamer load on this game? But you know, you could always some games people go back to again and again and again. Um, and I think Mega Man Legends is definitely one of those games that I should probably just play multiple times anyway, because I love it. It's one of my favorite games. Um, and yeah, yeah, the streamer load. You know what I mean, right? It's like, you know, um, whatever. Anyway, I think I should stop thinking about that though, because I don't think it's actually uh like I like the truth is I've been streaming for years now. Not consistently, but I've been streaming for years now, and I don't think I'm ever getting that audience. There was a time in 2020 I streamed for every day 8 hours a day for 4 months, and then for about 6 or 7 months I at least kept like 4 times a week, uh 8 hours. um and yeah, if you don't get any traction doing that much time, I don't know. It was like a full-time job basically. uh didn't it didn't I didn't even get to 10 regular viewers, you know. Yeah, it was a lot of time. But you know, here's what it is. So that, I mean, honestly, people go like, "Oh, you shouldn't worry about numbers," and it's like, yeah, sure. Um, I think there's limits to that too. Like, where you go like, "Hey, no, you don't care about, you shouldn't care about numbers, and you should just stream." But like, at the end of the day, if you're streaming, you want people to watch it. You don't want to be streaming to nobody. Like, you can paint a painting just for yourself, but I think streaming isn't really the type of art that you sit there and look at and appreciate yourself, right? Um, and so, I mean, I'm not saying I wanted to have 1,000 viewers, or even, you know, whatever, like more, like, oh man, I need to have 20,000 viewers, but like, you know, 50 would be nice. 50, 50 people that show up sometimes would be nice, but fuck, even 10, like, honestly. Um, I don't know. So some people think that talking about that or bringing that up is faux pas, but I think it's just honest. You know, like, you're streaming, you want to hope that people come and enjoy it. That you're doing it for something, for someone, or maybe you're doing it to have friends and the friends show up. But if none of that happens, then you know it winds up. I think it does demotivate a little. Oh, that reminded me. Wanted to set up the dual streaming for YouTube as well, but I didn't do that. And that would require probably a stream restart. Hey, Jubei. All over there. Fun. That thing. Get a little Anyway, so I think, yeah, I think today's Mega Man Legends. Here we go. Much bigger in that corner. This is the same. Oh no, this was the song I was looking for. Things were good when we were young. Anyway, see what else has been going on. I started playing Helldivers and Darktide recently. Lots of fun. I really like shooting lots of enemies, which is what those games are. They're horde shooters, essentially. You know, lots and lots of enemies. They keep respawning. You have different weapon loadouts. Maybe you have different classes. Sometimes not really. Like Helldivers doesn't have classes, but has different equipment. Darktide has totally different classes with skills and everything. But yeah, you know, I like having to deal with hordes and hordes of enemies, and then a couple special enemies that mix it up, and you have to do all sorts of stuff. And I don't know, it's fun. Survival modes. You know, you gotta run. You have like dwindling resources or limited respawns or whatever. There's actually also a Dawn of War mode. Dawn of War 3? Dawn of War 3 have it? It was like a survival mode. Maybe I'll try that too. Um mm, Let me see. Let me bring it up. I can't remember if it was Dawn of War 2 or 3 that had it. Anyway, there's like a survival mode. And it's like I like surviving waves of enemies. Like having the plan and you know, posture. Maybe you set up traps. Maybe you set up turrets. Maybe you just use the extent of your skills and um, you know, whatever. Um, that kind of stuff. I also like tower defense games. I like all that sort of stuff as well. Uh, Open something up and um, yeah. What else has been going on? I watched a movie recently. Oh, I watched. Well, the Chicken Bird watched Fargo in our Discord, and I wound up watching that the next day because I'd never seen it. It was kind of what I expected. A little bit different. I remember it's supposed to be like a comedy, not thriller, but like, oh, this cop's investigating these people, these stupid criminals. They're all everybody's kind of like a little bit of weird, a little bit of an idiot. They bungle. Everyone's like bungling and messing things up. Um, and you know, there's like it's supposed to be a staged, a semi-staged kidnapping. Like they really kidnapped the woman, but the point is that the guy knows the woman and he's kidnapping her to um hit the ransom. Anyway, it's and then you know they get spotted, so they have to murder someone, and then you know now it's a murder crime too, so there's like a whole thing about it. Anyway, it's kind of funny, but also a little sad, and you know, people are stupid and whatever. Hey, that was fun. I also watched the other movie I watched recently. Hold on. My brain is like fucking blanking. What the fuck was I watching? I watched The Producers again. Um which I won't describe for various reasons, but that was something I hadn't seen in a while. I watched the original movie version of it. Oh, and Guyver, the Guyver, um, with the biomechanical alien suit. It's like a Power Rangers type superhero Sentai sort of. It's based off a manga, and they did an American movie, which it's peak dog shit. You know what I mean? Like it's dog shit. It's a dog shit movie, but in like a cool way. And the puppets are fucking amazing. The puppetry was amazing. The effects, the costumes, the Guyver outfit looks great. The little like he has like muscle whips that come out, and those are cool as fuck. Um, the oh shit, I can't change the ad manager after I started. Isn't this automatic ads? I forgot. I was messing with the settings and I forgot to change that. I would have to stop the stream again. Turn them off. Fuck it. I'm turning the stream off. Sorry. I will be right back one more time. I just want to kill these ads for the rest of the stream. And the only way to do that is by stopping the stream, turning the ads off completely, and we can have the rest of the day. I'll be right back. Like right back.